light off. It appears that the lighting is working fine on my green screen right now the way it is. Alright, let's load our game. Right. So, last we played, there was a horrible murder. And Mekamaru's now super dead. Again. I guess. You gotta go back to playing Pugsy. You did submit it to a marathon, that's true. That is accurate. Did you rope Auth into helping out with commentary on that, or do you know dates and times or anything like that yet? There's blood on the pillar. And it's only the one pillar on the strawberry side.
Leave it to me.
Pillar's the murder weapon. He will do commentary. Alright, sweet. Your life's going well. Yeah, that's awesome, though. Glad things are going well for you. I've been thinking about adding a 3-year and a 4-year badge, but I haven't gotten around to it yet, so you still have the 2-year crown. If you have any suggestions for what would look good on the dinosaur's head for those years, let me know. I can make those.
Damn it. Now then. I'm gonna do it!
We have to try it out! We have to try and lift it up to see if it's actually heavy or not.
Didn't I tell you?
I believe the volume on the game... No, it's at where it should normally be. Interesting. Now you remember why you like this game? Oh yeah, the green! Ah! The green, the specific color of green they use for the grape area screws with my green screen. I remember now. So I need to sit further away from the screen or else I dissolve away. God damn it, Thanos. Yeah, the animation's great. Yeah, the ultimate cleavage.
My body can take it. Power.
There is an in-game lewd cutscene, by the way, but I missed the opportunity to see it. Because I didn't have the proper item called the man's nut at the time. They have built-in fan service cutscene, but it's optional. You have to know about it ahead of time. They couldn't use it as a weapon because it's too heavy. Nekomaru could have lifted it though. Interesting. What about the hammer? So, they were playing Smash Brothers, somebody picked up the hammer, and then hit Nekomaru, which caused them to go above 150% damage and fly off into space. It was fucking Hungry Box, we figured it out. Oh no! They don't use items in Professional. Maybe he turned items on. Interesting.
How cruel.
Perhaps that hammer is the murder weapon. Is the hammer the weapon? I think the weapon, the hammer, is what was given out as a prize. And Nekomaru probably had the hammer, would be my guess. I don't think it's actually the murder weapon though, because it doesn't have, you know, robot blood on it.
It is strange, no?
Does that make sense to me? His head was dented. Interesting. Oh god? I don't feel so good, guys. Alright, anyway. That dissolve effect. This muslin green background is quite unfortunate.
Well,
They wanted to kill him, they could have destroyed his head. Why'd they destroy the whole body?
you. What's that mean?
They obviously didn't fight him head on, but even then, he wouldn't leave himself open to attack. Nekomaru was even stronger after becoming a robot. I can't think of anybody who's capable of killing him. This alone isn't enough information, I should investigate a little more thoroughly. They tied him up with something. A wire. The tip of the wire is tied like a loop. So they like got it around his leg and lifted him up or something? Okay. Interesting. There's a whole lot of oil. It's not going to be easy to clean up. Alright. There's something protruding from his neck. So that was the shut-off button. That's interesting. The hatch was broken open in the back, too. Perhaps it was used as an alternative to locking the door with a key. You wouldn't be able to enter the tower from the Strawberry Hall side. Where'd they get the chain and lock, though? That's my question.
You are right.
That's really odd.
Leave it to me.
We need clues, right? I remember something.
Yo.
I remember, there is something I thought was weird. Happened earlier in the morning. Oh yeah?
Like.
Come on, you didn't notice it? Or you noticed it too, right? You heard that rumbling sound. Yeah, the thing that sounded like an earthquake or something. That could have been the pillar dropping, I suppose. That would make a lot of sense. Interesting. So yeah, I'm guessing that has to be the pillar falling, obviously. 5:30 is good, because then we know a time of when the pillar fell.
Why?
She's rightfully upset.
Huh?
Alright, what does Chiaki got?
Well?
Under Nekomaru's body. No, wait. There's small rock-like fragments underneath Mekamaru's body. You didn't need to correct yourself about his name. What do you mean rock-like fragments? Here, look. Small fragments, like they fell under his body.
Well?
Oddly enough, though these fragments are underneath his body, there are hardly any on top.
Yep.
You don't know, it's okay. It probably means they're not that important. Huh. He fell on top of them, or they fell out of the back of him? That's interesting. What is it? You seem lost in thought. Well, the final dead room. That's probably where the hammer came from, yeah. Oh, the chain too, I guess, could have came from there. Maybe they got a kunai with chain. Oh my god. Things we've never seen inside the building before, right? One moment. As long as we can't leave, there's no doubt that they came from somewhere within the building. I'm getting booped, I apologize. Alright. Came from somewhere in the building. Yeah, so it's gotta be in the final dead room.
Yep. Then.
That's true, we never actually went into the game room.
You.
Can't focus at all with all this noise.
It's not like that.
That's not you guys, there's a sound that's been ringing since before the investigation started. Been mentioning that sound for a while, haven't you?
Hey.
What kind of sound is it? It's like this high-pitched alarm clock sound. Maybe it's better if we check out that sound first. You guys go, I'll stay here.
Then.
I shall wait here as well. Please be careful, you two. Sonia's okay, but how come you're not going, Akane? Well, that sound is annoying, and I don't really feel like leaving.
Hey, hey.
Hajime, it's okay if it's just the two of us, right? Come on, Akane said she wants to stay here. Or come on, Akane said she wants to stay here. Oh, I get it. Yeah, she doesn't want to leave Nekomaru's side. I don't know if she's actually aware of that or not. Well, let's go, Hajime. Alright, upstairs it is. So, this is interesting so far. I don't know exactly... I'm not actually picking up on what happened as quickly here as previously. Oh, I hear that ringing now, too. With the phone? That would make a lot of sense.
Damn right.
Oh, you finally answered. Is that you, Fujika?
Jeez.
Jeez, do you know how long the phone was ringing? I was getting worried that no one would pick up. What are you guys doing? Are you all still in Strawberry House? Even if we wanted to go over there, we can't. Looks like someone broke the damn elevator. It's not moving at all. And we can't enter the tower from Strawberry Hall because the door button is broke. Basically, we're sitting ducks here.
Hey, bastard.
Hey, are you listening? Yeah, I'm listening. Anyway, everyone in Strawberry's house is safe, right? Yeah, we're safe, but we can't find Nekomaru anywhere. Do you know anything? Didn't you hear the body discovery announcement earlier? Damn it. So that's what it was. My face dissolving into nothing. Alright, you know what? We'll turn off the... I'll drop the whole facade. I wasn't really in the game at all. Damnedest thing. I know. I'm sorry. Your immersion's just gone now. Where was he killed? Grape Tower. When I went there this morning, it was already...
I see.
Ah, Grape Tower. The door to Strawberry Hall wasn't broken. We'd be able to enter the tower and... Hey, what's up, Frodo? Good to see you. Holy shit, that's it. Door broke the elevator and the Strawberry Hall door, so they could split everyone up and prevent us from doing a proper investigation.
Dumbass.
Damn it, that dirty bastard. What about another way? Is there any way you guys can come to this side?
Yeah.
I guess we just have to let Kazuichi handle it. He said he'd take care of the elevator. I guess he's our only hope right now. Yeah, you're right. Besides, if he doesn't stand out now, when the hell will he, right?
Like...
Yeah, green screen, you fucked up. The game's background is too green. Based on what Kazuichi said, it's gonna be hard for him to fix the Strawberry Hall door without parts. He said he might be able to do something about the broken elevator. We'll be waiting. Are you guys gonna be okay?
Damn right.
Yeah, we'll head over there as soon as Kazuichi fixes the elevator. Until then, it's up to you bastards. Lurked watching this game for your TV several times. Yeah, it's it's pretty good. It's a little hard to understand at times because it's just sort of goofy and does its own thing, but it's really outlandish and the music's good. I dig it. The call came from Strawberry House, huh? Apparently the others can't come over here because the elevator's broken. No doubt this is the killer's doing. They prevented the others from coming to the crime scene. As long as the elevator's out of commission, those guys won't be able to investigate. But that's not all. For some reason, even the door button to Strawberry Hall is broken too.
Huh?
The button? So they chained up the door, broke the button, broke the elevator. Interesting. Yeah, that's true. It's just like an action flick or whatever. Just be goofy. I think what I might do, since the green screen's broken, well, not broken, it just won't work here, is I'm gonna make my face a little smaller so you can actually read all the text. And then once it's fixed and the green screen's working again, we'll go back if we need to. Basically, once we get out of this room with the bright green glowing grapes.
Yep.
Impossible to check the final dead room until we can get over there. Alright. Interesting. So what can we do? Nothing? Just wait for this cutscene to play? Interesting. Hey, are you even listening?
Hey, bastard!
Are you listening? What? Why am I over here now?
Damn right!
Guido, I'm talking to you. Huh?
Jeez.
Figured you weren't even listening. Sorry, I was just thinking. Probably thinking of something messed up, weren't you? But I've been listening to you. Nekomaru was killed, right? Then that body discovery announcement was referring to him.
Damn it.
Out of everyone here, it just had to be Nekomaru.
Damn it!
After what he went through to come back to us. Damn it!
How pitiful.
It's tantamount to being killed twice, truly. He was a man burdened by terrible misfortune.
Hey!
Okay, so now that we know the situation over there, is it alright if I go ahead and fix the elevator? Ah, is it alright if you wait a little bit? Before you do that, we should,
Did you call for me?
get the Monokuma file, right? Ah!
Now then.
It seems you guys have noticed that the incident has taken place, so this is for you.
Red bean bread and milk.
Yay, red bean buns. And there's a bonus item.
It's the Monokuma file. Do you?
I died twice. Once. Okay. Come on, satisfy your hunger with this, and do your very best on the investigation. Why is the Monokuma file being treated like a bonus item? Whatever, man, let's just eat. Eating should come first now.
Damn right!
You're right. It's okay if you guys eat, but can you hear me out while you're at it? What is it? Well, I was thinking about what we should do, and I wanted to discuss it.
Even so.
Thanks to the killer, we can't even go to the crime scene. We have to wait till Kazuichi fixes the elevator. Phone, please. By the way, it's interesting seeing this through Nagito's eyes. I noticed my webcam is still too big. Is that perfect? What I could do actually is maybe up here for now. Let's do that for now. Alright. Hey, what's up, Seacone? True, there's no doubt that the killer is responsible. But it seems as though they made a huge mistake. There's no way the symbols of hope will give up because of this little setback, right? No way everyone will just cross their arms and wait for the class trial to start. We need to do everything we can on our end to prepare for the class trial, right? Well, yeah.
Fine.
Seems that we too shall begin the investigation on our end, though it remains unclear how much we can do. Is this acceptable? If I show my serious side, things will not end with mere child's play. I'm so glad. I knew you guys were pumped up from the start. How beautiful. Even though you guys are suffering from despair, I can see that you guys are still fighting for hope. Such beauty. There's no higher honor for me than to investigate this murder with you guys. So we need to be grateful towards Nekomaru for becoming the foundation of this hope. Well, regardless, whose side should I be on for this case? The killer? For the rest of you guys, I must make sure I face this case's mystery properly. I'm gonna find out which side is the true hope. Think you do is crazy? Why don't we try arranging the sequence of events in this case? You know, so we can properly understand the situation we're in.
Fine.
I have no objection. Proceed. Then let's look back at what happened this morning. We tried to use the elevator so we could participate in Monokuma Tai Chi.
Damn right.
Since we're staying at Strawberry House, in order for us to get to the meeting spot at Grape Tower, we need to use the elevator first and go to Grape House. That was before 7 AM, since it was right before Monokuma Tai Chi.
Man.
But once we realized the elevator was disabled, I seriously panicked.
Anyway.
And since we couldn't do anything about it, we just tried to get inside the tower from Strawberry Hall. But when we actually got there, the button on the hall door was broke. Thanks to that, we couldn't even enter the tower at all. So Fujiko suggested that we use the phone and call Grape House.
This too.
And that was everything that happened this morning. I must say, I'm surprised. I never expected that the elevator would be disabled. But then how was Nekomaru able to get to the Grape Tower?
Man.
Well, obviously he went before the elevator was broke. And when was that?
You.
Idiot, if we knew that, this wouldn't be difficult.
Well.
No, we might know what time you went to Grape Tower.
You serious?
Wait, seriously?
I
was around sunrise. That's when I saw him going down to the first floor.
What?
You mean you personally witnessed Nekomaru going to Grape Tower?
Hey.
When was the sunrise? Was it before that rumbling sound? What rumbling sound?
Huh?
What? I don't remember. Right after the clock in the lounge started ringing, we heard a rumbling noise. Did that clock even ring in the first place?
Hey.
You didn't notice that either? Seriously, that thing was super loud. Huh, that's weird. I feel like we're not quite on the same wavelength. Well, it is what it is. There's no way you guys will ever be on the same wavelength as trash like me. Looks like this is leading to an interesting development. Alright. Oh, I have to talk to everybody, I guess. Sure. Can you inform me? That stuff about a rumbling noise and the ringing clock, what was that all about?
You.
Seriously, you don't know? You're so kind, Kazuichi. Thank you for actually taking the time to explain it to me. Ugh. That's how it is. Fine. Oh, yeah. Happened last night. I was sleeping peacefully in my room when all of a sudden I heard this huge sound. That sounds like the phone. I went down the hall towards the lounge. Oh,
Hey. What
there's
are
an
you
actual
doing?
alarm clock. It's actually just Fujiko? Alright.
This raucous. It's louder than the supreme ruler of the netherworld bellowing for a sacrifice.
Don't go making all that noise so suddenly.
Interesting.
It's not me. The wall clock just started ringing. I was just trying to stop it. Then hurry up and stop it already.
Why was the clock...
I know. I'm in the middle of doing that.
That's when it stopped. Man, that totally freaked me out. I'm definitely wide awake now.
What did you do?
My mental defenses were bombarded with sonic resonance.
You!
Fujiko, was this not your doing just now?
Shut up.
Why would anyone do something so childish?
Huh?
You must have rushed over after hearing that sound. You sure seem to get there pretty fast.
Well, yeah.
Well, I didn't rush over here. I was at the lounge by coincidence. Coincidence?
Huh?
What? Do you doubt me?
Hey.
Whatever. I don't really give a crap, but it's 5:30.
Aw, man.
What's up, Noofer? Nekomaru's dead. Rest in peace. We're currently in the investigation of his murder. Well, we know what time frame and when that alarm went off.
What's
And
going
then
on?
the 5:30 correlates with the 5:30 from the other house for that banging noise.
This pressure.
Hey.
Kazuichi, stop clinging to me. That's what happened. I see, so you're the one who was clinging to Fuyuhiko.
That's obviously wrong.
That's not the important part. Wasn't he a robot? Yes! And now he's dead again. His head was smashed in. He was ripped to parts. Oil everywhere. Super dead?
Hey,
In the end, nothing else happened.
also,
And not just that, we all felt really weak, so we decided to just go back to our rooms for a while. Yep, what you said just now was extremely important. Thanks to that, I've thought of one suspicious person.
What?
Who are you talking about? Me, of course.
huh?
What? Oh, because he wasn't in the room. Isn't it strange? I was the only one who didn't notice an alarm that was so loud. Everyone else came out of their rooms. Well, the same goes for the rumbling noise that you guys heard after that.
Right, you.
Hey, you better not be trying to confuse the shit out of us. Of course I'm not. For now.
Hey, hey, hey!
That for down line is what's making us even more worried, God damn it, Nikito. Anyway, it seems there's no doubt that what you guys just told me is a very important clue. The wall clock alarm you heard first, and the rumbling noise that came after. Now then, how do these noises relate to this case? Interesting. Hey, you said that you witnessed Nekomaru at sunrise, right? Can you explain that to me? I was so hungry yesterday I couldn't sleep, so I figured it was nearly morning. So I went to go check the clock in the lounge. It turns out I was totally off. It was still around 5.
Hey!
And that's when it happened. I heard the sound of the door closing off in the distance, and I stuck my head out from the lounge. Saw Nekomaru's back. He was about to go down to the first floor. I thought about running after him, but I didn't have the energy or willpower. Why are we Nagito? Because the two towers have been separated by the elevator being broken and the door button from Strawberry House being broken. So, we're doing the investigation from two separate sides. Also, I just made this motion, and it's totally normal. Don't worry. Yeah. Why would Nekomaru wander off so early in the morning? I was wondering about that too. I mean, I already knew I wasn't gonna get any sleep. So I just sat in the lounge, stared off into space for no real reason, and waited for him to come back.
Jeez.
And that's when the clock in the lounge started ringing. Thanks to that loud alarm, I completely forgot about Nekomaru. Until just now. Then, from the time you saw Nekomaru until the alarm rang, you were at the lounge for like 30 minutes. What were you doing during that time? Were you thinking about everything that's happened so far and getting choked up?
What?
What? Huh? Was I right? Of course not, asshole. He was right. You're absolutely right. And I thought you were reminiscing about Pekko or something, but that can't be right. After all, you already know how pointless it is to cling to memories of the dead. Pekko. If I put events in chronological order, Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru at 5. That's the time Nekomaru apparently went down to the first floor. 5:30, the alarm went off. Everybody woke up except for Nikito. There was a strange rumbling.
Let's make history.
That was it. Something might have happened to Nekomaru during that noise. So, that must have been Nekomaru's final scream before he breathed his last. Nekomaru died when we heard that sound. Doesn't that mean we have an alibi?
I mean...
When we heard that rumbling noise, we were at the lounge, you know? Interesting. Why would you bring that up, Kazuichi? Really weird, but okay. If that's when the killer murdered Nekomaru, then we have a solid alibi. Can't argue with that. Might be too soon to declare that just yet. We can't be certain unless we first clear up the mystery surrounding that rumbling noise. Something heavy fall over? Or, based on what everybody else just told me, there's another thing I'm curious about. You all heard the alarm clock in the lounge go off just before the rumble. What does that mean?
Hey.
Hey, haven't we talked enough? I really think I should repair the elevator. Oh shit, you're still here? What? Once the elevator's fixed, I'm not gonna let you anywhere near it, goddammit. And so Kazuichi ran down the stairs, complaining for some reason. But what should we do now? There's something I wanted you to do. After the elevator's fixed, there's something I want you to investigate. What is it? The clocks in the first floor lounges of both Grape House and Strawberry House. Right for that, you heard a strange rumbling sound that didn't quite make sense. I'll tell you later.
Bastard.
Fine, but why are you asking me? You can investigate that yourself. I would investigate it myself, but by the time the elevator's fixed, there's a chance I might not be with you all anymore. What? What does that mean? Anyway, I'm counting on you. Bastard, doesn't make any sense. There's only one thing I can do for them. I can go to that place for everyone's sake. I can't let them face that danger. I must be the pariah who goes in their place. So his plan was to go into the dead room. And, like, he might die. Alright. Fair enough. Well, sure. God, I hate the design of these rooms so much. Right. Elevator in the door at the back. Is it a barred door?
Let's make history.
Killer's intent. I can think of only one explanation. Ah, Gundam. Perhaps they intended to keep me from entering the scene of the crime.
Listen well.
Which means the killer was afraid of the conclusion promised by my assumption. Yeah, that was probably it. Interesting.
Huh?
Why did the elevator break in the first place? Ah, killer malfunctioned the safety device. Look, see that silver cover under the button? Looks like that's the elevator's control panel. They probably opened it up and messed with the settings. Cover's locked, so they wouldn't have been able to open it unless they had some kind of tool. Are there any tools in the building? No, there shouldn't be. How do we know if they forced it open with a tool anyway? Control panel on this side wasn't the one that was forced open. I see, it's the control panel on the grape house side that's broken then.
Yeah.
If the one on this side isn't broken, that's the only thing I can think of. Pretty sure there should be a control panel over there too. Plus it's stuck on the grape house side. Wouldn't that mean the last person to use the elevator went to grape house? Yep, it's official. Elevator was disabled on the other side. Hey, I don't have time to talk to you.
You.
So they went from Strawberry House to Grape House. Broke it? That could be Nekomaru who used it last. And then maybe he broke it himself or something? Overrode it? Interesting.
Whoa!
Is that a multi-tool? Where'd you get that? Where'd you get that? I had it with me before I even arrived at the 4th island. We're going to explore a new island. It's essential to bring this kind of equipment.
You serious?
You've been walking around with a dangerous tool the whole time. Is there something wrong? It's nothing. Then I'll let you have this. Your repairs might go faster now, right? But in exchange, I want you to do something. What? That multi-tool is a compass. After the elevator's fixed, I want you to ride the elevator and see how the compass reacts. That'll let us know if the way we think the tower is lined up is correct. Interesting. Because what we're assuming right now is that there's a central location, an east and a west building, and the elevator goes between the east and west. But depending on how the compass rotates, it could be more that we're going in a circle or something else that's causing it. Because if it's a straight line, then the compass shouldn't change direction as you move in it. But if it curves, that would be interesting. We'll have to see. I'm guessing the layout of the towers that we've seen is not the actual layout of the towers, and we've been lied to by the game. Interesting. Alright, those are like the two major things we need to investigate. Let's make a quick save. I'm actually going to take a quick bathroom break here. So, stay with me, and I will be right back. Stay tuned. It didn't unmute. There we go. Thanks for sticking with me, everybody. We're back. Inside the octagon was the ultimate weapon. So yeah, they must have gotten the weapon from the dead room. I'm assuming this was all just a farce, and there wasn't actually a game. Oh. Why is there a bed? Is this like an escape room or something? Oh my god, it closed! I thought the door finally opened. Now it's locked again. I figured you'd turn up since I haven't seen you in a while, but I never expected this here. Nagito? Huh? Why are you in such a dangerous place? Same to you. Why are you here? I heard the body discovery announcement and I thought something happened in this room. And you got locked in when you came inside. You're a fool from head to toe. I am truly ashamed. Well, not that I care. Just make sure you don't get in my way. Get in your way? The life-threatening game is going to start soon, right? It'd be annoying if you got in my way. Are you planning to do it? Well, if I don't, I can't get out of here, right? And besides, the only way trash like me can be useful is by risking my life for everyone's sake.
That's wrong.
You're wrong. Nagito is not trash at all. No such thing as a human being who doesn't deserve to live. I know I'm being heartwarming right now, but my heart is super scared and pounding like crazy. Are you sure you're not just excited? You know, isn't it exciting to think that I can finally be useful for the sake of those who shoulder hope? About this so-called life-threatening game. Escape. So it's an escape room.
Alrighty.
I'll help you and make sure you get out of here.
Leave it to me.
Bring it on, escape game. Yeah, this is literally an escape room. There's numbers on the walls. Watch the news. So there's 3, 6. Some other stuff.
You want me to punish you guys?
Looks like the plushie talks when you squeeze the tummy.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Ooh,
An advertisement. Alright. What is this bed for? But I can't reach it. That one's locked, but maybe these two. Pliers. This is cool that it's an actual old school like adventure game. Uncompressed password. First letters of the days of the week are probably the password. Oh. I doubt it's that simple. This one's locked. The television's broken. Alright. Can't access it. How are we gonna turn it on without the password? Put in a 4-digit code. If you input 9,999 combinations, it'll open eventually! You're right, but there doesn't seem to be any combinations or buttons for inputting a password. Might be under the lid, but it doesn't seem... What's this red light that's on top of the device? Force open the iron bars. What? But I want to use the pliers. How do I do this? Alright, so... Oh, that's how you right-click. Sure. Apparently... Right-clicking to use doesn't actually do anything here. Sure. Alright, so, as per usual, the hard part of this game is figuring out the controls. Oh, here we go, a coat hanger. I could use that. There's also a number there, 5. So there's 5, 3, 6, 7. Which is a 4-digit code for something. Maybe it's this one?
alrighty.
I'll leave that mindless review on me. Password open it. It's close by. So it's 5367? Or some combination of those numbers. I don't need to hear this text every time. Is it in that order, though? Or is it just those numbers? That's annoying. There's less permutations to worry about here, but there's still a lot of garbage. How do I know the order? Maybe it's 3675? I feel like the order matter. Of the way they appeared, anyway. Oh, you think you have it? Fair enough. Watch the news. Because there's a 5 here, a 3, a 6, and a 7. So what order does it matter? I'm curious if I click on all these, if that will matter. I guess not, apparently. Yeah. They do have the right numbers. What's this line mean? Alright, well, let's do this first, because I know that this is down here. What? Oh, is that what I have to do? Yes. Alright. I'm still confused about these controls. Sure. Let's do the desk key instead of just trying random permutation of those 4 numbers. Scissors, huh?
I'm sorry.
What are the scissors going to be useful for? Cut open the bear, maybe? What? Where did it go back there? Yeah, because we can maybe get a battery that way. Alright, so we got some batteries. Perfect. Alright, so this number matters a lot. I'm guessing the batteries... It's a common riddle. Watch the news. Secret code. North, east, west, south. Ah. How do I know which way is north? Is this north? So it's 6, 7, 3, 5? Is that what it's saying? Which way is north? Yeah, I guess I can just brute-force it. I'm confused, though, about what they want me to do. So it was 6, 7, 3, 5. So if we rotate that, that could be 7, 5, 6, 3.
Leave it to me.
And then if we rotate that, five, 3, 7, 6.
Leave it to me.
3, 6, 5, 7.
Leave it to me.
I'm confused. That should be right, shouldn't it? What am I screwing up? 6, 7, 3, 5. North, east, west, south. Did I do 6, 3, 7 or 6, 7, 3, 5? I feel like that was the first one.
Leave it to me.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Weird. Television broken. Am I missing anything? Is this a compass heading? What is this? It's a kanji? The number 4. Looks like a different symbol to me. Symbol you often see on maps. Yeah, I think this is the north heading. So if this is north, then it goes 7. So 7, 5, 6, 3. Maybe I just fucked up the number.
Leave it to me.
It feels like it should be 7, 5, 6, 3. What did I do wrong? Hello? Am I literally dumb? What am I doing wrong? Am I looking at it backwards? Am I? In what way? Wait. Hold on. So let me... You know how when you have dice, there's a 6 and a 9, and depending on how the die is thrown, like a d10 or whatever, it would be really hard to tell if it's a 6 or a 9. So they add a line to where the bottom of the number is. So if it was a 6, there would be a line down here. But if it was a 9, there would be a line on the bottom up here. So maybe this is upside down and they're just trying to fuck with you for no reason. If that's the case, then it would be 7593.
Leave it to me.
Oh wait, did I fuck up the directions? 1 second. Which way is north again? North. So 7, 5, 9, 3. Is that what I entered in? I don't remember. Alright, so what if I just have the direction wrong for some reason, based on the symbol? That would make it 3957. Okay, so I was backwards. I had to write that down, by the way. Because I'm really bad at this, apparently. A USB stick and a camera. Alright. What do I need a USB stick for? The computer? I might unlock the laptop. What's the camera for? I need to put in the password next. Maybe the memo that was inside the desk drawer might be the laptop's password? I was looking south. Was I? Don't they normally put the symbol on a map as to which way is north, not south? Like, there's usually an arrow pointing up for north. So that's what I assumed that was. It's the first letters of the days of the week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It's TWTFS. Error. I was wrong. I doubt it's that simple. The north was pointing towards you. Is it? Arrow. Oh! So this, there's a line missing here. That's what I'm screwing up. Got it. So this is facing north this way. Okay, I got you. Fair enough. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah, we can use the digital camera. For what? So I don't know where I'm supposed to get the password. By the way, what's up? I don't think the camera's useful for anything. I don't know where I'm supposed to get the password for the laptop then either. I wonder if there are any other hints. Are there? I don't remember seeing any other hints. 1012345 DWTF. Uncompressed password. There's very little I can interact with still. Whether I have prepared a shortcut. Like to take a shortcut and bypass the escape game? No thank you. Apparently you can just skip this whole escape game. Interesting. So, what other clues do I have? I think we're in the combine everything with everything part of the escape game. So far I've used every item but the two I just got. And I have no idea what other clues I'm supposed to be getting. Am I missing anything else? No. Just this panel. So it's in binary probably. That would be 7, 2, 3, 6. 7, 2, 3, 6. Maybe that's something I can interact with. Or not? Wait, I can actually. Am I not? Oh no, maybe I am wrong. What is it? So 1, 2, 4, 8. That wouldn't make sense if this was 8 though. Because that'd be 8, 10, 11. So if it's 11, 2, 3, and then 12? 11, 2, 3, 12? That doesn't make any sense at all. What might make sense though... One second. 2, 3, 4, 5. So, if it's corresponding with the numbers here, in that order, then it would be 10 plus 4 plus 9. So 10, 4, 9, 5. How does the 10 matter? If you correspond 2, 3, 4, 5 here, it'd be 2, 4, 5, 11 actually, then in that case. So it'd be 11, 4, 9, 5. So then would that be a 1? You can't enter an 11, obviously. So what, 1, 4, 9, 5? The 11 doesn't make sense if it's a code. let's rethink this. Let me write out the numbers here. So it's 1011, 0010, 0011, 1100. So it's 4 binary numbers. None of these numbers make sense though, individually, right? Because we have 1011, which is 11. It can't be 11. That's not a thing. So, what if they created an array of binary numbers or binary values? In that order, the 1011, 0010, 0011, and 1100. And they actually rotated it. You take the box and you rotate it. Maybe there's a way we can rotate these bits in this box that create a number that's actually equal. Actually, what happens if you just take the vertical columns of those? We have 8 and 1, so that's a 9. 1. That doesn't look right. No, that can't. Can that be right? 8. No, that's the same problem. So let's rotate it then. Let's see what that does. So if we rotate it to the right, we have 9, 8, 7, 5. So by rotating... Here, let me show Notepad. So, here's what I got based on these numbers. So there's 1011, 0010, 0011, 1100. So if we rotate these, we instead get 1001, 1000, 0111, and 0101. If we rotate it to the right. So that would give us 9, 8, 7, 5, which are all valid numbers. Which we didn't have before. But at least we have a valid code. Let's see if that means... I could be... I have no idea, man. Also, I think I can... set my webcam to actually green screen again. There we go. Let's try that code, I guess. 9875. What? What? We have a valid code. Hey! That's really dumb. Alright. Sweet. I don't know what that did. Did that open the... Hey, it did open the panel. So maybe this wasn't for the laptop, but it was for this instead. So what was the point of the laptop? Alright. So... 0, 1, 2, 3... Oh, wait a second. I think if we use the camera on the laptop, That would have shown us that it was binary. But I'd never used the camera, I just instinctively knew it was binary, because I've dealt with binary a lot. Alright. So yeah, I guess we sequence broke. We never used the laptop. Fair enough. What do you mean the exit won't open?
Oh,
Are you serious? It's not opening. Didn't I just tell you that?
that's...
Not just the exit. Even the door we entered from isn't opening. Maybe the game isn't over yet.
Could it
Is there any
be?
chance that that thing I found earlier was just joking around? Seems like you have something on your mind. When I first arrived in this room, I received a letter.
I'm sorry.
I thought it was just a prank, so I didn't have a chance to tell you. Ugh. Ah, yeah, it's this. Solve the mystery of the final dead room, and you will obtain the right to participate in the life-threatening game. About the life-threatening game. It's life-threatening roulette. You are held liable for... Oh, it's just Russian roulette? Really? Setting the roulette's difficulty. Depending on the difficulty, I prepared special prizes, but make sure you don't overdo yourself. Huh. It means the games up till now were just the opening act. From this point on is the real performance. Life-threatening roulette. That's just Russian roulette. The gun came out, which means I have to use that to play Russian roulette, right?
Hey! You
And allow me. You can't, no matter what. It's too dangerous. Hey, Monami. There's something I wanted to ask you. In all honesty, I don't really understand the rules of Russian roulette.
Hey!
Ah, if that's the case, load one bullet into the cylinder, then spin it. After that, point the gun towards you and pull the trigger.
You can't!
Wait, you can't do that! There's a 1 in 6 chance you'll die! 1 in 6 chance of death, which means the failure rate is only 1/6. Hey, is that rule really okay? What? I mean, if there's only a 1/6 chance of failing, wouldn't the game be too easy? So, shouldn't it be the opposite? Remove 1 bullet from the gun, and then use it while there's still 5 bullets loaded? If you do that, there'll be a 1/6 chance of success. Yep, that would definitely make it a more thrilling game.
That's...
What are you saying? Let's give it a go. God damn it, Nagito. What are you doing? You crazy.
Hold on, Nagito. What are you doing?
What am I doing? Playing Russian roulette, obviously.
Let's turn it all the way up. 6 bullets. Oh my god.
I've only removed 1 bullet, so there's only a 1 in 6 chance that I'll survive.
Put 7 bullets in? Open
You
chance.
can't! Please stop!
Oh my
It's
god.
not much of a talent, but even I have an ultimate level talent, you know? I'm the ultimate lucky student. But if I can't win when there's only a 1 in 6 chance of success, then what kind of ultimate talent is that? I mean, if my luck gets me killed like this, there's no way you can really call that talent. If I'm truly the ultimate lucky student, isn't that right?
Please stop!
Click. Oh. That was the door unlocking, right? Huh, looks like we finally cleared the final dead room. I'm scared of you, Nikito. Really? Oh well, let's go. The octagon should just be on that door. Oh, okay. Holy shit, there's a lot of weapons in here.
Wow.
Congratulations, Nikito.
Oh,
What? He's here. Congratulations on clearing the final dead room. And you even challenged yourself with the highest difficulty with only a 1 in 6 chance of success.
Here.
I have a modest present for someone like you. Now then, this first. Is this the Future Foundation file? Didn't we already get this when we were at the roller coaster?
Uh-huh.
Well, just think of it as an extension of that.
hey, hey!
What are you giving him without permission? Let's see, and one more special prize. Here you go. Is this Hope Speak Academy? That's right, this file. It contains your student profiles from your time at Hope Speak Academy. Meaning, they're profiles that you guys don't even remember. Our time at Hope Speak Academy, huh? But after all this time, I still can't believe it.
What?
You mean, that matter concerning your stolen school memories? I mean, a no-good person like me actually spent time with everyone else at Hope Speak Academy? No, that's impossible. That's true, how did I feel? Surely I would have spent my time feeling ashamed of myself for being in the presence of such greatness. Jeez, whether you're upbeat or depressed, I still don't understand you at all.
Here.
Oh well, anyway, I'm passing this along to you. How you use it's up to you, dude. Thanks. I'll take a long look at it later. Hajime's hidden talent is, huh? You'll probably be happy about it. Yay! Someone like me was finally useful! What are you laughing about? Well, I just thought it was ironic. Out of everyone here, someone like you was the one who obtained Hope's Peak Academy's student profiles. I'm not sure if you're lucky or unlucky. What does that mean? But looks like things are gonna get interesting. Yes, Nagito, you might be the one who makes things much more interesting. I don't really know what you're talking about. What are you planning? What's written in there?
Like...
Anyway, Monomi. No cheating! You haven't reached the end yet. What? I mean, you haven't played Russian Roulette yet. But Nagito already did that.
What are you saying?
No. What? Get over here! Revenge of the Final Dead Room. Coercion! Reaganomic. I don't understand what Monokuma was talking about. First I need to investigate this room. Not like I know how to get out of here. Oh, hello. What is all this? I wasn't expecting to find drinks in it, but when I opened the door and peeked inside, poison! It's not the ultimate weapon, huh? There's a hatch. Isn't this the first floor of Strawberry House? Did this door lead underground? Based on the sketch, there shouldn't have been a bunker. No, maybe what lies beyond this door. Things are finally getting interesting. Maybe the secret is the hatch that goes underground. Firearms. Color TVs. Why is there a window? Hidden meaning to it. What could it mean? The moment I peeked out that window, huh? This is what I actually saw outside that window. Different. Completely different from any possibility I had in mind. I see, so that's what it was. What I saw outside this window, if I start piecing it together and think about it, yeah, I see. Finally starting to get a larger perspective of the funhouse with this. Amazing, as expected of a place that cannot be reached unless you clear the final dead room. Thanks to how I arrived here, all the separate pieces seem to have connected together in one fell swoop. A chain reaction culminating in the truth, all thanks to just one clue. I know that now's not the time to enjoy things, but this is definitely a good feeling. Especially that window. Everything became connected from there. Thanks to that window, I realized the mystery of the ultimate weapon in the funhouse. Now all I have to do is tell everyone else about it. But before I do that, I should finally take a look at the file received from Monokuma, especially if it's everyone's student profiles from the time at Hope's Peak Academy. That's important. I cautiously opened the file, read it carefully, taking care not to miss a single letter. Carefully. What? Hey, can you hear me? Oh, we're back.
Can you hear
Rest in peace,
me?
green screen. Oh, I'm sorry, did you say something?
Well,
It's been about 2 hours since we spoke to Fuyuhiko. I wonder if the elevator's been fixed yet. It'd be bad if we were still split up before the class trial. Maybe we should call them one more time. Hey, are you even listening? I only brought that up because I'm really worried. So what are you gonna do? I kind of feel like making an emote out of Chiaki's baka face. Kinda cute. I'm worried about them too. Let's try calling Strawberry House one more time.
I think.
Yeah, that's a great idea, I think. Oh, hey, Nagito. Wait, what? How do you get here?
Hello there.
Hi, hello there, Hajime. Why are you here? Because I showed up! How did you even get here? Maybe I teleported. What? How did he get between both houses then? He used magic.
I think.
There's no way he actually teleported. There's probably some sort of explanation. Okay, but what did he actually do?
Hey,
Before I do that, there's something I need to tell you guys. I tried to investigate Strawberry House as much as I could.
now then.
I'll give you those details first. Let's hurry this up. After being abruptly interrupted by Nagito, Jackie and I learned about the results of his investigation of Strawberry House. Do we know about the button and the elevator? And Fuyuhiko's account? The alarm and all this other stuff? Sure.
Hey,
Also, there's one more thing I need to tell you. I cleared the final dead room. You did the life-threatening game.
wow.
It wasn't life-threatening at all. It was just a little escape game that ended with some Russian roulette. It's a game where you load one bullet in the gun, spin the cylinder pointed towards you, and pull the trigger. So you really did it. I mean, that's how you're supposed to play it. So it would have been fine if I'd only used one bullet, huh? I guess it was just as Monica said. So he, like, purposefully used 5 for no reason.
Huh?
What?
Actually,
I misunderstood and thought that I had to take one bullet out. That's how I did it. You only had a 1 in 6 chance?
well,
But I'm still alive. After all, the only good thing about me is how lucky I am. Anyway, because I was able to clear the final dead room, I was able to obtain several rights. And one of those rights was the freedom to move between Grape House and Strawberry House. Not only that, but whenever I move back and forth, I don't even need to play the game again. I move back and forth. Where would you even be able to do that?
man,
Hey,
you
Hajime.
stay quiet.
You've been repeating yourself over and over, and it's bugging me. Can you let me speak freely for a change? Oh. Anyway, I'm definitely lucky. Thanks to that, I was able to clear the roulette at the highest difficulty. And I obtained quite an amazing prize as my reward. That's a future Foundation file.
Yep.
Yep, it's a continuation of the file we received at the roller coaster. There's even more detailed information about the Killing School life that was in the earlier file. So, the first game. It has no relevance to us whatsoever. There's information about the order of the killings, who the killer was for each incident. I find it extremely boring to read about the deaths of people that I don't even know.
Right?
Besides Byakuya, of course. And it's just as I thought, the Byakuya was the Byakuya we knew, right?
Right.
However, I can't say the information was completely useless. In truth, there are similarities between the Killing School life and this Killing School trip. For example, the first murder involved someone important getting stabbed to death in an unexpected place.
Hey,
The second murder revealed the presence of a serial killer among the group. That's true. And the third murder was actually 2 killings that happened in succession. That's also true.
hey.
What do you guys think about these strange similarities? It's definitely strange.
Well,
Can't think of these as coincidences, especially if Monokuma's behind the motives in driving the murders. What are you trying to say?
hey.
By the way, the fourth murder of the Killing School life was apparently ruled as suicide. Whether that means something or not is something each person should think about on their own. I just wanted to tell you guys the truth.
Jeez.
Your complaints just never end, do they? Nagito is not putting up with Hajime's shit anymore. You're gonna talk like that, I won't want to tell you anymore, and I even learned what your talent is. What?
Well,
Well, that file wasn't the only one I received from Monokuma. This is another one.
yep.
It's Hope's Peak Academy School Crest.
Perhaps.
Does that have information about her stolen memories?
How unfortunate.
Unfortunately, I couldn't find any clues about that. Now, the file doesn't contain her information. Just Hajime's information. Just mine? Isn't that weird? Why only Hajime's?
Jeez.
It's quite troubling that you would ask me that. I must say, it was always interesting that Hajime was the only one who couldn't remember his talent.
Right?
But that ends now. Are you serious? Did you really find out why I was chosen by Hope's Peak Academy? In a way, it's just as Chiaki said, Hajime's existence is special. Because you were just some reserve corps student from the reserve department. What?
Well,
Unlike the primary department for main course students who possess ultimate talents, the reserve department is for reserve course students who entered the school through a basic entrance exam. Essentially, you're like a substitute, or the second string. Well, even then, that's just a name only. The reserve department pretty much only exists to increase Hope Speak Academy's revenue stream. His special ability was that he didn't have one. He's just a normal guy. To be a reserve corps student, you don't need to possess an ultimate talent. You just have to pay a rather costly entrance fee and tuition. With the funds obtained from these exams, the Academy can focus on bolstering and researching talent. Through this, the symbols of hope can be raised. The ultimate normal. Yeah, the ultimate normie. Am I drinking a Coke? I have no idea what you're talking about. The ultimate betrayal. I am the ultimate soda meme. Which means you're just a stepladder. But you should feel honored. An average, talentless human can be put to good use for those who are known as mankind's hope. What the hell does that mean? Perhaps you simply weren't determined enough. Did you admire hope? Were you willing to sacrifice your body and soul to attend Hope Speak Academy? Or maybe you were just obsessed with Hope Speak Academy like a fangirl following the latest trend. Not like that, I wanted to become Hope. If that's what you're thinking, just stop it. Listen carefully. The only humans worthy of becoming Hope possess amazing talents and a strong will. The moment you're born into this world, you either have it or you
There's
don't.
no mistake.
It has nothing to do with effort. You must be chosen by Hope to become Hope.
You don't even know?
That's why it's not even worth admiring. Or were you so blinded by your admiration for Hope Speak Academy you couldn't even see that? You're just some nobody from the reserve chorus who never had a talent to begin with. A nobody who forgot he was a nobody. That's all. Then I'm just... You were never an ultimate. You had no talent whatsoever. Don't have a talent?
Man,
Ah, I feel sorry for you. Are you shocked to learn that you were the only one who didn't have a talent?
that's not it.
But still, if you think about it positively, it looks like there's no more reason to doubt you. Now that we know who you are, a normal, average, utterly unremarkable high school student, there's no way you could be associated with the Future Foundation. But if it's not Hajime, then who in the world could the traitor be? Survivor of the previous killing school life, Byakuya would have been the most likely candidate, but now that's probably impossible.
Hey,
Hey, are you listening?
Hold it.
There's no need for you to listen to this.
what?
What?
Well,
It may be important to talk about who the traitor is, but we need to focus on Mekamaru's murder first. Because if we can't survive the class trial, everyone's gonna die together anyway. In that case, would the traitor be among those killed as well? That's something I truly wonder about. Oh well, it's fine, I'll stop for now.
hey.
If you cleared the final dead room and obtained these files, that means you must have gone to the Octagon, right?
Hey,
Are you curious about the ultimate weapon?
So,
You find out what it was? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Is there any reason I should answer that? The hell? I'm the one who cleared that room, and I'm free to divulge any clues I obtain there as I see fit, right? Are you planning to keep it a secret? Are you planning to side with the killer again?
man.
Like I said, I'm not on the killer's side. That hasn't changed since the beginning. How many times must I repeat myself? I just want hope to shine even brighter. What you're saying doesn't make any sense at all. Just tell us already. Tell us about the ultimate weapon.
Jeez.
I guess I have no choice. I suppose I can tell you one little tidbit. You're right, I did go to a place that seemed to be the Octagon, and I found many different weapons there. But I didn't find anything worthy of the name Ultimate Weapon. Don't lie, there's no way that's possible.
Stop it.
Coming from someone with no talent like yourself, that's truly offensive. What'd you say?
oh.
Fine, I understand. Now's not the time for us to be fighting anyway. If you won't tell us, we gotta do it ourselves. Now, should we go back to investigating Mekamaru's case?
You're right.
You're right, I haven't even seen the crime scene yet. Also, the guys in Strawberry House should be coming over to this side any moment
Bye
now.
now.
Then, while we're at it, I'll go on ahead.
Hey,
Hey, Hajime. It's okay, I already know. You want me to focus on Nekamaru's case right now, right? It's true that I'm shocked, but now's not the time for me to feel like that. Right now, I can't afford to be the only one who's depressed. I need to survive with everyone else and return home. That's what's most important. Isn't that right?
yep.
Yeah. I'm relieved to hear that. We should get moving, then. Interesting. Well... I have returned from the depths of hell. Gundam. Yo, sorry we're late, dude. Just so y'all know, it's all thanks to me. I'm the one who fixed the elevator. See, it's just as I said, right?
Hey, hey!
Here, you've been listening to me. I'm trying to stand out here. More importantly, Kazuichi, did you look into that matter I asked you about? Huh? Oh, the thing about the compass? I looked into it while I was coming here, but I think that compass might be broken.
You stay quiet.
I didn't ask for your opinion, just tell me the results. Well, compass needle rotated 180 degrees while we were riding the elevator. Okay. That's important. And it's exactly why I thought. The reason that's important Alright, so the way that we've been told this room exists is a house, a circle, a house, and an elevator that goes directly between the two. Right? Right. So if you, let's say this way is north. So if you took this, going this way, the north direction of the compass would remain north as you're moving directly west. It wouldn't move at all. Like, period. Because you're just moving in a straight line, and you're still facing north. But that's not what happened. So what happened instead is the north rotated around 180 degrees. So in order for north to rotate around 180 degrees, you'd have to go in a circle. So if we have this and then this, and they're actually, well, there would still have to be another room or something, right? In order for this to work, you have to go around. So what is the, where is this room is my question. Because what I'm thinking is actually happening is they're probably set up like this, and the elevator goes around like this. And then what's happening instead is that the doors that go to these two places, but these are opposite. So that's confusing. But there has to be some sort of way that goes around the building for the north to rotate 180 degrees. So I'm not sure exactly what that looks like yet. But it's gotta be something similar. Yeah, the other thing is the elevator might have two sets of doors. I don't actually know that. I think it was just one in the cutscenes they showed, though.
Well, that's obvious.
Obviously, the elevator rotated 180 degrees.
Now then.
I should go investigate Nekomaru's body. If he were thumbing his nose at us, think he'd begin making his way towards Grape Tower.
Oh my.
The hell is wrong with him? Doesn't he seem pissed off? How much do you know, Nagito? Is my pet dead again? Oh, I have a new pet. Alright.
You serious? Damn it! Hey. Wow.
This is something you should be able to investigate more thoroughly. Now that Mikon is no longer with us, we can't perform an autopsy.
Right?
But Kazuichi should be able to disassemble the body, right?
Huh?
What?
It cannot be.
Are you going to disassemble Nekomaru's body?
I won't
Don't
forgive
screw
you.
with me. Hasn't Coach Nekomaru been through enough?
You don't know?
Have been through enough. We need to perform this investigation so we can find out who the killer is. Or perhaps you don't want to know, Akane. Maybe you don't care about what happened to Nekomaru.
Damn it!
Why, you
stay quiet.
you suck at using your brain. You really want to know who the killer is. Try not to interfere so much.
Jeez.
Come on, Kazuichi. What are you standing there for? Ugh, damn it, fine.
Well,
Come on, you guys feeling okay too? Now's not the time to be staring into space. There's definitely something wrong with you, Nagito. He was just treating me differently ever since he found out I have no talent, but it seems like that's not entirely the case. His attitude toward everyone else is strange now too, but why? I guess I have to talk to Kazuichi.
damn it. Huh?
Like Nagito has full control of the situation.
Maybe.
Looks like the damage to his head is the reason. The reason Nekomaru died. Stopped functioning. Torso is covered in huge dents and his parts are dislocated. Maybe a gear shaft broke too? Well, for now I tried disassembling Nekomaru's chest. That should help us learn something, right? The clock in there too. Yeah, the clock was important because it is satellite time. We could check when it stopped, right? To verify time. Which was 7:30? So were the clocks off? So the clocks inside the tower were changed, I guess? That's interesting. Can the hour hand be halfway between? Depending on the clock, I suppose. It's like, it is partway between the 7 and 8, if you look at it on this screen. Yeah, what other information do I need? Glaring at him?
Jeez.
Fine.
Let me clarify, don't get me wrong, but I'm sorry to say that I need you all to understand.
Hey.
You purposefully don't write anything specific enough to lead to the killer's identity on purpose, right?
Yeah!
Yes!
Hey!
If I wrote something like that, you'd be able to find out who the blackened is.
That's right!
If that happens, the class trial won't get heated up.
You stupid
You shouldn't have prepared it in the first place.
Enemy's such a
Stupid
dumb
sister, you don't
guy.
understand at all. The number of fans who are eagerly waiting for the moment I present the Monokuma file is over 100,000. 100,000 people. You're just trying to scare me with made-up numbers. Not made up, I have proof, you know. Well, you wise guys should already know that. Well, they shouldn't. Don't make me say it, it's embarrassing.
You're so evil.
Okay. Why did they come here again? Interesting.
Fine.
You'll never find a heart inside this machine, so where did Nekomaru's soul wander off to? It's interesting to think about, don't you agree?
I'm good. Damn it.
I won't forgive you.
I'll beat them up so bad they'll never walk again. Interesting.
But still.
I don't know what else I'm supposed to be looking at. Did I miss something? I don't think I missed anything. What am I supposed to be doing right now? Oh, did I not look at this before? I feel like I did. I guess I never looked at this. This is also worthless. I don't know what I'm doing. Am I supposed to talk to Nagito again? I didn't mean to click on this. God damn it, I didn't mean to click on this.
You're the worst. Jeez.
You guys overlooked an important clue. I swear you're just the worst. There's no way I can leave this to you guys. What are you talking about?
Well-
I found this under a fragment of the pillar that tripped over. A door handle?
You don't even know.
Looks like the screws came out with it. That wouldn't happen unless you applied a ton of force. Plus it looks like there's scratches near the base of the doorknob.
Hey,
Don't you think it's strange?
see?
If we examine the far back door in Grape Tower, the doorknob is still intact, right? Where'd the doorknob come from?
Now then.
And it's the one that led to Grape Hall?
Well, you don't know?
Enter it from Strawberry Hall. We can't see the other side of that door because it's chained.
It's obvious.
And we can just repair it.
Well,
Well, you're right, but I need parts to repair the door in Strawberry Hall. But you have plenty of parts right here. Nekomaru's body.
huh? See?
I'm sure if you dig through his body, you can find parts. Wait, what? Are you saying we should use parts from our dead friend? It's called recycling! It's a much better alternative than disposing it with the rest of the junk, right?
Hey,
Well, Kazuichi, is it possible or impossible? Like you said, I could probably use these parts to repair that button. Even if you do repair the button, what's gonna happen to the chain on the other side of the door?
huh?
Chain? Hey, you never looked at it? Come on, dude. You don't need to worry about that at all. I don't need. What does that mean?
Now then.
Kazuichi, we should go over to Strawberry Hall so you can repair the door. Are they not actually connected? Are the doors just fake? Is that what that implies? That there are two separate rooms and the doors aren't connected to anything at all?
Right?
Huh. That's really interesting.
Huh?
What the hell happened to him? He seems on edge about something. Who
Damn
knows?
right.
Oh yeah, he asked Kazuichi to do something weird for him, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey,
He also asked me to do something weird too. Told me to investigate the clocks inside both buildings.
so
I did what he said and checked them all, but none of the clocks had their times messed up.
Jeez.
Why'd he ask me to do that in the first place? I don't get that bastard. It makes sense that the clocks would be messed up because... Oh, because they can't tell time. So the clock went off when it was supposed to, but they thought it was 5:30. Whereas his clock is accurate, so he got up when he's supposed to get up. So somebody changed the clocks to be 2 to 2.5 hours earlier, but the alarm still went off anyway. Why would they do that? Interesting.
Jeez, you're pathetic.
Interesting. Very much so. Yeah, the elevator only has one door.
What's up?
Hey, hey.
Damage wasn't too bad once I got the parts. I was able to fix it. You got a lot of nerve saying that when you use Nekomaru's parts without my permission.
Hey, hey.
Well, I mean, even so...
Now then.
Anyway, now that we're all here, why don't we hurry up and try it out? What will happen if we press the door? I don't think the chain matters. I believe that this drawing is still wrong. And that we've made an incorrect assumption about the way this tower is set up. Excuse me, coming through. But it opens. What's weird is that his body's still here. So why didn't the chain matter?
Impossible!
Hold it.
Not the only thing that's strange. That's right, there's no other way to say it. This definitely looks weird.
So,
What do you mean?
Hey, hey!
Hey, doesn't this all look the same as when we were in Grape Tower? Yeah, when we were inside Grape Tower, Nekomaru's body was in front of the far back door. I mean, his body should be in front of the door to Strawberry Hall, but it's in front of the Grape door. That's because something is rotating.
Hey, hey.
The parts that I carefully arranged when I disassembled the body all moved as well. Even the tipped over pillar and the spilled oil, they've all moved the exact same way. So, it's almost like everything rotates in the elevator. How does that work? And the killer chained the door thinking that it would prevent people from seeing the doorknob. But they didn't realize that
I
that would
see.
stop it. Yep, just as I thought. It was definitely the right choice to confirm. You have a bad habit of relying on others when you don't understand. Why don't you try investigating first?
See?
That door at the far back with the picture of a grape on it, maybe there's a clue. I don't think it's a real door. Or at least it doesn't go to the other thing.
Now then. See? Well,
I'm still kinda lost, to be honest.
what?
Just one clue, just like I did. So it's the window? How does the window matter? What are you seeing in the window?
That it's time for the class
That you can tell that they're... Well, we know that the walls are just a screen. So the walls can change at any time. Why would the doors change? What's rotating? Is it the floor? Why would the chain not matter then? I'm trying to visualize it. I'm having some problems. This is a weird one. This is a weird one. Also, in case you're curious, reminder to always eat pizza right before you go to bed. It's the best way to have, you know, pleasant dreams. One moment. Looks like a value-thon. Yeah, I assumed it just wasn't happening. Eddie was going to be doing his tomorrow, though. Maybe I can do both. One second. I have value-thon stuff to figure out. Alright. See what I got.
To tell you the
Anyway.
truth, I'm tired. Extremely tired. I feel like spending the rest of my life hibernating already. Man, I know it's bad, but I'm so sleepy. I just want to ditch. Though I really don't feel like it. I'll show you my serious side when you come to the class trial. Even though it's impossible since it's so annoying. You can count on me to take this seriously.
Okay. Sure. Look,
Hey,
how are we supposed to get to the class trial?
damn it!
Can't do anything unless we get out of the building. Connie, did something happen?
Hey, hey!
No, well, do you guys hear something?
Hey, hey.
What do you hear this time? Suddenly, as if cutting off Chiaki, her surroundings started to shake and rumble. Then it suddenly appeared before us. What? Also, rest in peace, Nekomaru's body. What?
All right!
Jeez, you're pathetic.
It appears you cannot escape.
Where the hell are his familiars?
It's nearly showtime!
Yeah, they are.
Yep.
Damn it!
Oh no. This one's really weird. I have an inkling of some ideas, but we're the same. The same step ladders. What? He was suddenly standing next to me with his eyes locked on Monokuma. Other than the small movements of his mouth, he was perfectly still. You and I are just step ladder. For everyone who holds the title of Ultimate, I always believed that I didn't mind. Unlike you, I know my place. What are you saying?
Man,
That's why I was prepared to become a sacrifice at any time, and from that, true hope would be born. I always believed that the talent that survived would be true hope.
damn it.
But it wasn't. There is no hope amidst all this killing. Of course there isn't any. What kind of hope comes from killing people?
What?
Huh? Really? Are you suggesting that sacrificing others for hope isn't real hope? But you're wrong. It's only natural and extremely obvious that strong hope devours weak hope.
Isn't that right?
After all, that's what it means to live, right? There's no way I'm gonna accept that, dude. Oh well. It's not like that's what I wanted to say to you anyway. There's this one novel I like. It's a peculiar mystery story. The story is told from the point of view of a high school girl involved in a serial killer mystery. But when you get to the end, surprise! The girl was actually the killer. Of course, the story is written carefully, so the reader doesn't learn the ending in the middle of the story. The protagonist is just a projection of the reader, and this projection turns out to be the killer. Which means the killer you were looking for the whole time was inside you all along. How do you feel about novels like that? How are you talking about? Can't comment on a book I've never read.
No good at all.
Such a normal answer. I should have expected that from a talentless reserve course student like you. But I know that you don't matter at all, so why do I care about you? You admire hope. I love hope.
Right?
In some ways we're similar, but maybe that difference is making me so emotional. I don't have time to argue with you. Let's go. Everyone's waiting. Everyone, huh? You still believe you're just like everyone else. Reserve Corps students are so full of themselves. Chilling laugh continued as he disappeared into Monica. Alright, so we're done with the investigation. That was a long investigation. Like 2 hours or so.
Hey.
When we're in a normal elevator that shakes this bad, reminds me how efficient that elevator in the funhouse
Well,
was.
yeah.
Yeah, that's probably true. The elevator continued to shake. Suddenly it stopped, like it always does.
Well now.
Cool.
Hey, come on now. Now I'm really angry.
Roll a dice. It's a die, you jerk. Give you a sex change operation that many times. What kind of D&D are you playing? Wow.
Now then.
This courtroom looks weird. Interesting. Why, yes, I would love to save my progress. Thank you. Alright, we can actually set some skills now because we have some. In fact, I think we already have some set. There's a few I don't, though. Speed of memorizing a statement, that will be helpful. Are there any I want to disable? No, I can just literally equip all of mine stuff. Cool. Alright, we're finally at the trial.
Now then, let's begin.
That means it's also time to save again, since I just changed those settings. And it's also time to take out my... I don't need to take out poop suit I'm walking where. Alright. We're in.
During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person... I'll punish everyone besides the blackened.
No,
and
the
that person will
pet
earn
has
the
not
right to
died from
leave
poop
this
yet.
island.
Well, not again. It did die from
Sure,
poop
you
that one
guys
time.
are starving by now, but let's get revved up and raring to go. Whoever survives will be treated to a fancy lunch. Guess what? Rabbit curry is on the menu.
Oh man, lunch.
I'm not the main ingredient, right?
I'm here today because Coach Nekomaru risked his life to protect me.
Hey, what's up, stupid Ann?
I'm gonna be the one who...
You don't agree with rule number 2? I'm sorry, you've already signed the contract, but thank you.
I'm definitely not tempted by curry. Got it?
Akane, you seem to have an impressive amount of drool flowing from your mouth.
Okay.
Hey, why don't we try going over the incident? We weren't able to leave Strawberry
All right.
House, so I want to make sure we get a detailed understanding.
Right, so this is a good recap of everything that happened during the investigation and before.
I discovered Nekomaru's body a little before 7 a.m. I headed over to Grape Tower for Monokuma Taichi and found the body there. Hajime and Chiaki were also with me.
True.
Hajime was with Miss Sonia and Chiaki that early in the morning? Don't tell me you three were together since last night!
Imbecile! I am not some woman with flexible legs.
Go on. How am I enjoying this game so far? It's really good. I have technically watched the anime for the first game, as well as the anime that covers the before and after of this. So I know a couple spoilers from the game as to the overarching story, but I never actually played this one. So I'm really enjoying it. The first Danganronpa and V3 are also really good, but I haven't played the third-person shooter one yet. I might eventually get around to that one.
Of course you're not. You're much classier than that.
With legs like those, I could probably do the splits real easy.
You're definitely helping, Akane.
We just happened to run into each other on the first floor of Grape House and went to the tower together.
And then, the three of us discovered Nekomaru's body.
True.
The body discovery announcement was made soon after. Akane heard that and rushed over.
We heard the body discovery announcement too, from Strawberry House, obviously. As I recall, we found out the elevator was out of order, which left us stuck.
So we decided to go to the tower for the time being and headed for Strawberry Hall.
But they couldn't.
Someone even broke Strawberry Hall's door button. We couldn't go anywhere because of that.
Thinking we should at least find some method to communicate, we set our sights on the lounge telephone.
Forget these boring intros. Let's talk about the killer. Anyway, it's definitely someone from Strawberry House.
What do you mean, definitely?
Why?
There's no way a chick would kill someone so cruelly. So it must be one of you Strawberry House
That's
dudes.
really bad logic.
One of you better hurry up and confess, or I'll break all of you in half!
You're the cruelest one here!
Now, enough with the lovers' quarrel. We need to think about this seriously. We don't have the luxury of discussing irrelevant things. The incident this time has many questions.
Agreed.
The incident notwithstanding, I also have many questions.
Then let's start with something even Miss Sonia can understand. The weapon.
It had to be the pillar. But
Well, the weapon is obvious, right?
no, I mean, not really. Perfect.
What the heck, you guys? The weapon! You can totally tell just by looking.
What, you think it's the hammer? Wouldn't be much of a mystery if that were true. The only thing at the crime scene that looked like a weapon was... Nanny, the fuck?
I guess we should figure out the weapon first.
This seems
The
like
weapon
a
was right there at the scene
bad
of the
discussion.
crime.
That pillar, huh?
No, the hammer!
Why would it be the hammer?
The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him.
If it was unexpected, I suppose that is possible.
That's right. It was a surprise beating. The weapon is decided.
But it isn't. Right.
I guess we should figure out the weapon first.
But it looked
The
new.
weapon was right there at the scene of the crime.
How could it be the hammer?
That
It
pillar,
had
huh?
nothing on it.
No, the hammer! The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him.
No, that's wrong.
Couldn't have. It was new. That's baloney.
No, I can't accept that that hammer was the murder weapon.
Why not? Why can't you accept it?
Because it's wrong.
A lot of oil was flowing from Nekomaru's body, just like human blood, right? If the hammer was used to beat Nekomaru, you'd expect some oil to be on it at least.
Agreed.
But that hammer was clean. So that's why you can't accept that it's the murder weapon.
Well, yeah, but the killer might have wiped off the oil later.
No.
Why?
Well, obviously, to make the hammer look like it's not the murder weapon.
Then why bother cleaning the oil? If they didn't want it to look suspicious, they would have discarded the hammer.
Yeah.
You're pretty insightful, baby gangsta.
Damn, he got a nickname.
Baby gangsta? Me?
Just so you all know, I was trying to test you guys.
Kazuichi's really dumb.
I thought maybe you guys mistook the hammer for the weapon or something.
Uh-huh.
That was a waste of time.
Then what was the real weapon used to murder Nekomaru?
That's the problem. There wasn't anything else at the crime scene that looked like a potential weapon.
Yes, there was.
Then, how about we look at it from a different angle? If it doesn't have oil on it, it's not the weapon. So whatever has oil on it must be the weapon, right?
Yeah. The pillar,
I see.
of course.
The only thing with oil on it is that broken pillar.
Then that pillar is the weapon. Coach Nekomaru got clobbered with that pillar.
Nobody could withstand a blow from that pillar. Even if you used 100% of your muscle strength, it would be impossible to wield it as a weapon.
Why?
We tried to move it, right?
That's true.
Yeah, that pillar was pretty freaking heavy. But there's one dude.
Wow, watch your
who lifted
language.
That pillar.
Can't say frick like that. Out of nowhere. I mean, fuck. Whew.
Huh?
Nekomaru could have lifted it, though.
Coach Nekomaru's robot body. With that dude's super strength, lifting a pillar would be real easy.
Agreed.
So he lifted the pillar, and then what? Did he use it to beat himself?
You mean Nekomaru killed himself?
Okay, so this is where they're saying, like, hey, it was ruled a suicide. I don't actually think that's true.
Don't be stupid. He ain't the type to commit suicide.
Then even if Nekomaru could have lifted that pillar, that's nothing to do with the case at all.
What?
Well, I guess you're right.
What the heck?
What? That does bother me a little. That word suicide. That's because that's what... Yeah. I think they're setting this up. I don't think that's true. That sounds like a misleading red herring.
But that's a problem. If it's not the pillar, then there's no other weapon we can think of.
There may be a way to use the pillar as a weapon without lifting it.
Yeah?
Huh? For reals?
Yes, for reals.
That's great!
I
Alright.
see. So my gut was right after all.
Akane does enjoy eating, so it makes sense that her gut would be right very often.
All right. It's up to you, Sonia. Prove that pillar was the murder weapon.
Understood. Then I shall give it my all. Sonia, here I go!
Yeah! Cody's adorable. Alright, so...
There's no need to lift that pillar.
Go Sonia.
Was not lifted. Beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What
No, it
about
isn't.
tipping the pillar over? They aimed right for his head and bullseye.
That would work.
Even I could probably tip it over.
Really?
Considering the pillar's weight, it probably exerted a ton of force.
Sonia, you go, girl. I'm getting hella excited.
Hella. So... Tipped it over.
There's no need to lift that pillar.
If the pillar was not lifted,
Tipped it over. Even two people couldn't budge it. How would you tip it over, though? That wouldn't make sense. If the pillar was tipped over, wouldn't there be fragments on top of his body?
beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over? They aimed right for his head and bullseye.
Bamboozled.
Even I could, considering that it probably exert.
Sonia, I'm getting hella excited.
There's no need to lift.
If the pillar was beating him with it is...
What about tipping the pillar over?
Oh, wrong button.
No, that's wrong.
Yeah, because the fragments were underneath the body. If you tipped it over and hit him on top, you would expect to see something on top of the
Nekomaru was
body
crushed
as
by
well.
the pillar. Then there should have been fragments on top of his body.
Huh? Fragments?
The
Yeah.
pillar fragments were scattered beneath Nekomaru's body, but there weren't any on top of his body. If the pillar had been tipped over and crushed him, the fragments should have been on top of his body instead.
Agreed.
I briefly considered that too. But it's probably not what happened.
I see. That was entirely my bad.
I mean, it was reasonable, I
If they
thought.
didn't tip it over, then how did the killer murder Nekomaru with that pillar?
Maybe they, like, rammed him into it? They used the noose to, like, pull him up and then swing him into it or something?
How much longer are you gonna focus on the pillar? Just let it go already.
Why, Kazuichi?
There's no way I can let it go. I'm positive that Nekomaru was killed by that pillar.
The floor makes me think that they're somehow in a Sonic 2, like, bonus game level.
Why are you so certain about that?
I just have a feeling.
A feeling, huh? That's just your instincts.
But we can't say for sure that that instinct is wrong, can we?
Agreed.
There's another way to use that pillar to kill. You guys just haven't noticed it.
Is that true?
Then I shall ask you, what way is that?
You guys, same as you.
Nagito's getting just, like, sick of the other characters.
You're unable
It's
to
weird.
clear a path to the future with your own powers. So you just stand there and falter. What a waste of talent. And you all intend to fight the Future Foundation? You make me laugh.
What did you say?
Regardless, it's not like I want to die with the rest of you. So I guess I should lend a hand.
This is a total character shift.
Hey, Nagito. What the hell happened to you? How come you're not talking like a lunatic anymore?
I've learned a valuable lesson. Ignorance is by far the greatest shame.
What do you mean?
Who cares? Just tell us how the pillar was used to kill.
Well, first of all, the pillar itself is not enough.
Agreed.
But when combined with a specific item, there's a way it could be possible.
A specific item?
Of course, the ultimate weapon.
What was the ultimate weapon?
Isn't that the thing you get when you clear the final dead room?
So, Nagito knows what the ultimate weapon is?
Of course I know. But I'm pretty sure everyone else has seen it, you know? We've seen it?
That's right. You've seen it clearly. Because I, the one who has claimed dominion over evil, am the ultimate weapon.
What?
I am he who cuts the insolent catalyst which flows out from the chaos with the sword of victory. It's only fitting that I deserve to be called the ultimate weapon.
Gundam, please?
No, you are far greater than the ultimate weapon. Since you wield your
Sonia,
four dark
please!
sabers of destruction.
You're encouraging him. I see.
I see.
I don't know why, but I'm not liking this.
What?
Cut the bullshit and say it clearly. What is the ultimate weapon?
In order to clarify that, we first need to solve the secret of the funhouse.
Agreed.
Huh? The secret of the funhouse?
Hold on. I had a really good idea. Let's go back to our paint program. So this is interesting, right? Let's say you have a room. There are two pillars on either side. And then we have Mechamaru. So one thing you could do, if you tie Mechamaru to the ceiling, and the room rotates, the pillar would smash right into him. Alternatively, if Mechamaru rotates from the ceiling, he would get smashed right into it as well. This also makes sense with the 180-degree rotation that we already know about. So what he's saying is, the murder weapon, the ultimate weapon, is a piece of wire, which will swing him into it. That's my theory.
You still don't realize it? Jeez, get it together. You're supposed to be the symbols of hope. Ah, I forgot. Except for Hajime, of course.
Thanks.
Except for Hajime?
If we make it out of this, I'll explain it to you guys.
Anyway, we must first clarify the secret of the funhouse, right? Then I think it must have something to do with the structure of the funhouse.
Interesting.
Strawberry House leads to Strawberry Tower, and Grape House leads to Grape Tower. But in actuality, they are both the same building, and both houses are linked to the central tower.
Yeah, just not like that.
It is undeniable that such a sweet building structure is the secret of the funhouse.
Why are you doing this to me, Sonia?
Man, not only does that make perfect sense, but Miss Sonia's beautiful voice is just so soothing.
But it's wrong.
Faux show.
Well, show,
This
dog!
matter to your discretion.
Why does she keep using these phrases? There's proof that contradicts it. For show? Damn. The proof is... strange
In
feeling.
truth,
Alright, so it's probably the strange feeling.
are actually the exact same place.
Oh, wrong button.
So that's the secret of the funhouse.
They're the same place.
Is that really it?
It's weird to say they're both the same place. I mean, the walls are different colors. And the designs on the floor are also different.
We've already settled this problem. Give it 10 years before you argue with Miss Sonia.
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
Are they?
No, that's wrong.
I don't know if they are. Yeah, they're not the same place.
Both of those towers, are they really the same place?
What? Why are you asking that now? Do you harbor a grudge because my kingdom destroyed your homeland?
I mean, yes, but that has nothing to do with
Hajime,
this.
I won't tolerate any sort of rebellion.
I mean, doesn't it seem strange? When we went to Grape Tower from Grape Hall, Nekomaru's body was in front of the door to Strawberry Hall. But when we went to Strawberry Tower from Strawberry Hall, his body was in front of the door to Grape Hall.
It's probably some kind of trick, like the floor rotating 180 degrees or something. If it is, then see? That means it could have passed as the exact same place, right?
And so then what? Do you seriously think such a simple answer is the correct answer?
Interesting.
Does that mean he's wrong?
Oops, I guess I've said too much. If the floor didn't rotate, then that means we need to think about the structure of the building.
Bow down.
God damn! It's happening.
Then how about this? Somebody moved Nekomaru's body.
Impossible.
Well, we were moving from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower, but we should have all been together during that time. Even if they tried to move the body inside the tower.
Then Monokuma did it.
No,
While we were moving, Monokuma quickly moved things around.
that's wrong.
But Nekomaru's body wasn't the only thing moved. Are you saying the broken pillar was moved too?
If it is too heavy to carry, let them roll it.
What?
Just like if there is no bread, let them eat cake.
What? I don't believe that those are related. What? Oh my lord. This is getting goofy.
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
I missed it.
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled.
I missed one. And another one.
Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Yeah, the two I missed matter. Because I'm on the hardest difficulty.
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Did it not count one? What did I miss?
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
I feel like I don't have enough cuts.
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
I had this problem earlier, too. I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
I still don't have enough. When I had this problem before, it was because I was like missing one. I don't know why.
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree
Yeah, it takes
was
6 for all
Monokuma's
of
doing.
them. So if it takes 6 for all of them, why don't I have enough? I have 28 or whatever.
There are many different ways.
27.
The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece.
This one I might have even less because I
decree it
missed
was
2.
Monokuma's doing.
I absolutely hate this minigame. It's
There are
really
many
bad.
different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
What am I missing? I fucking hate this minigame. I keep running into this problem with this minigame where it just doesn't make sense. What am I doing wrong? This is by far the worst minigame. It just doesn't work. Ugh. One second. Apparently I need to look for a video because it just doesn't work. The worst, and I hate it. This is the worst. That's really weird. Alright.
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by
It
piece.
feels like I need to hit
I
both of
decree
those
it
at
was
the same
Monokuma's
time.
doing.
But they don't line up. In the video I watched, they're on a easier difficulty. which splits them up differently.
There are many different ways. The body in the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
I need like 7. I still don't understand what
There
I'm
are
doing
many
wrong.
different ways. The body in the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
I need 8. So I'm right about having to wait.
There are many different ways. The body in the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
That's the dumbest thing.
Moving the body in the pillar in such a short time. That might be hard even for Monokuma, don't you think?
Whatever. But we're gonna
Seems you
fail, I
have
think.
forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly wielding the power of the pillar of the ball. He could have moved it all easy as pie.
Okay, I fucked it up.
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the futuristic Robo-Bear.
Oh, wait.
Crap!
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene.
There we go,
Allow
that's
me
what I
to
was
cut
looking
through
for.
those words.
Alright. Finally figured out what the hell I was doing.
Moving the body and pillar is possible, but it would have been impossible to move the oil on the floor.
Agreed.
When the position of Nekomaru's body and the pillar changed, the oil surrounding his body moved too. Physically moving all of the oil like that is simply not possible, no matter how you look at it.
Then it's impossible to think it was moved.
Agreed.
I am terribly sorry. I cannot believe I got so fired up.
It's all right. A fired up Miss Sonia is awesome to watch.
God, you're weird, Kazuichi.
So what really happened? Does that mean the two towers aren't the same building?
No, it means it's a movie from the Lord of the Rings series. Slash
We
novel.
can't be certain of that either. Not when the experiment involving the handbook I left on the tower floor was a complete success.
Yeah, the e-handbook was still there. That's why we thought the two towers were the same building.
If they're not the same building or two different buildings, then what are they?
No idea, huh?
Interesting. Hey, Nagita.
Nagito. I thought it would come to this. Fine. I'll tell you guys a big hint that can help you solve the secret of the funhouse.
Wow, what a good pal.
Give us the answer, not a friggin' hint.
But then it wouldn't mean anything. I need you guys to do this class trial properly. It's also
Alright.
important for me because it will help me determine something.
Yeah? Why did he say that all of a sudden?
But how do we know your hint is any good? It's suspicious that you're the only one who knows it.
I have a good reason for that. The reason I'm the only one who knows it is because I was the only one who performed the appropriate action.
The Monokuma Tai Chi.
I see!
No.
You're talking about the final dead room, right? You cleared the life-threatening game there and found something, didn't you?
Yeah.
That's right. The hint is what I saw after I cleared it.
It was a window.
In the depths of the final dead room, there was a hidden room surrounded by concrete. And there, a small conspicuous window waited, all by itself. From that window, I saw some very strange scenery.
Strange scene.
Instead of explaining it, it might be faster just to show you.
Oh.
At an opportune time, I found a perfect camera in the final dead room.
You took a picture?
Yep.
Okay.
See? This is it.
What's the picture?
Let me explain.
It's a
it to
castle?
you again.
So he looked outside?
I took this picture on the first floor of Strawberry House. From the secret room within the final dead room.
So that's the two towers. With a wall?
But don't you think it's weird?
Because there's no room in between the two.
If the funhouse's structure is what you guys have been thinking, then there's lots of things that don't make sense in this picture, right?
That's also on the first floor, but they're apparently on the third floor or something, or pretty high up.
Then let's begin.
Thinking time? Fuck, I don't want to think. What doesn't make sense in this picture? Everything?
Here!
You said this photo was taken from the hidden room inside the final dead room, right? If that's the case, then that means it should have been taken from the first floor of Strawberry House.
Yeah, it should have been.
Then, this is definitely strange.
Because we're pretty high up.
This photo doesn't look like it was taken from the first floor. The angles suggest it was taken from higher up.
I see. And is that it?
This wall?
Crap!
What else is... Oh, fuck.
Crap!
I didn't mean to click there. Is it the...
Crap!
sky? Why is it the sky?
If the structure of the funhouse is what we thought it was,
Interesting.
Grape House and Strawberry House should link to the tower in the middle, which means if you're viewing the tower from Strawberry House, you should see Grape House behind it.
But there's nothing there.
But
Okay.
in this photo, I don't see anything behind the tower. No shadow, no shape, no Grape House at all.
That's right. Good call. In summary, this is the truth contained in this photo. The
Interesting.
first floor of Strawberry House is located in a high area, and Grape House is not behind the tower.
So what if Strawberry House is on top of Grape House? That would make sense for what I thought. How does the elevator work then? I guess the elevator would just literally be a vertical elevator. Up and down?
It's not. Are you saying that Grape House is merely an illusion spell?
An
cast by
illusion spell.
Monokuma's cursed eye?
From this point on, do your own thinking. Now that you've finally met the same requirements as me, if you guys are truly symbols of hope, you can easily solve a simple mystery like this. It might be possible for Hajime to solve it too, even though he's just a normal high school student. Despite the fact that you don't have a real talent, you already know about the other clue.
Interesting. That one time? And how did he get between the two?
You're referring to when you suddenly appeared on the second floor of Grape House, right?
I'm asking you just to be safe. At the time, where do you think I came from?
The top floor, right?
Such sharp eyes. So
Yeah.
you realized it already.
Strawberry House is on top of Grape House, so the hatch from the first floor of Strawberry House goes down to the third floor of Grape House. Okay, that makes perfect sense.
But the Monokuma Archive should be the only room on the third floor of Grape House.
Alright, that makes a lot
What
of sense.
does it mean?
Well, we already know what that means. Oh no, now I have to... We have to surf. Good thing I've practiced this in Pepsi Man. Otherwise this would be awkward. All those years of Pepsi Man are finally paying off. Oh, shit! Never mind. Apparently this shit can just spawn out of nowhere. Great. Question 1. Do Strawberry House and Grape House both exist? Obviously. What? That doesn't even make sense. What is this question? Of course they exist. Hello? I'm very confused. Oh, fuck you, game! What is this shit? Oh my god. I am getting bamboozled so hard. This game just randomly spawning obstacles. I just want to go fast. Are they the same building or two different buildings? They're the same building. I've already figured out the answer. Fuck! Going too fast. I already figured out the answer they're looking for. I have to actually slow down here, apparently. Alright, so the boost is a trap. Figured it out. You can't make these jumps with the boost, apparently. How are they positioned vertically? That makes perfect sense. That makes perfect sense.
It's all coming together. Got it. I know the secret of the funhouse. Then let me hear it. What kind of answer will you give, I wonder? Nagito took from Strawberry House. I didn't see Grape House at all.
That's because it was below us.
So where did Grape House go? There was only one possibility. It was in a position where it couldn't be seen from Strawberry House. Which means Strawberry House and Grape House are in the same building, but on different floors.
Exactly.
Same building, different floors?
Then the two houses
I'm dying, I'm sorry.
are two different 3-story buildings.
It's one 6-story building.
They're actually one 6-story building?
If you think about it like that, based on Nagito's picture, it's clear where Strawberry House is located.
The top.
I see! On top of Grape House. That's where Strawberry House is located. Because of that, the photo taken from the first floor of Strawberry House was at a high angle. Altogether, this means the first floor of Strawberry House is also the 4th floor above Grape House.
True.
Oh, snap.
Oh,
I
snap!
never expected that the two houses were connected vertically.
I should keep using phrases like that.
But
It's great.
what about the shape of the building? The two houses were completely different shapes.
Strawberry House is 4-sided, and Grape House is 6-sided, right?
It never occurred to us that they were the same building because it was structured with two different shapes. A quadrilateral and a hexagon.
Yeah, but you could
All
just
the
fit
way
it
to
in.
top each other to misdirect how we would perceive them. And it worked, didn't it? Disregarding the tower, we fully believed the two houses were two separate, distinct buildings.
In order to conceal the unique design of the funhouse, Monokuma put us to sleep so we couldn't look at the outside of the building when he brought us to it.
That also makes sense why the 6-sided building has, like, do not come here, you know, signs and such on the floors. It's because they're pointless to the design. They're just to confuse you.
You've just been Kuma'd!
Correct?
Don't you think a building full of so many surprises totally deserves to be called a fun house?
Yeah.
Then it's true? The building was really like that?
Hip punk nerds.
Those two houses exist on different floors in the same building.
Constructing a building like that on your own without my knowledge?
Holy moly, I'm sorry. Alright.
Then what about the towers? Are they arranged vertically just like the houses?
It's the same tower.
Yeah, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower should have also been different floors inside the same building.
I think it raises and lowers or something. I think the floor rises.
Just like Strawberry House was on top of Grape House. Strawberry Tower was also on top of Grape Tower.
However, if they're different floors within the same building, why was Nekomaru's body in both places?
Because the floor raises and lowers.
Aw, your precious hammies don't know? But it's so simple.
Why are you a jerk?
Alrighty then. I'll be the one who solves this mystery in a flash. Please watch me, Miss Sonia.
Oh, I see. Do whatever you like.
Oh, she doesn't care at all.
Definitely make her watch me. I'm gonna stand out till she notices me. I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Whatever, dude.
Hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
Are you dumb?
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
Are you dumb?
Magnificent Gundam!
You're an idiot.
No fair! You totally stole my spotlight!
Also, yeah, Gundam totally did it.
So which one was the fake bot?
Shut up! Just pick one of them.
Alright.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Kazuichi's so dumb.
Hurry up,
All the
dumbass.
time. Just so dumb.
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
Is the doorknob not the clue?
Damn it!
Oh.
I'm gonna
What's
solve
the
this
clue,
mystery in a
then?
flash.
And hurry up!
What's the Monokuma files? I never even looked at it. The body's fake. What about the pillar, dumbass? Is that it? Is that what I'm supposed to be?
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
No.
Damn it!
I don't know what I'm looking for here.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
And hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy from...
You're magnificent!
No fair!
So which one?
Shut up! Just pick one of them.
None of these clues seem to contradict what they're asking.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
And hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers
I'll just
was
try this one
actually
real
a
quick.
dummy.
Wrong button.
No, that's wrong!
I guess this one? How could it be a dummy if everything's the
Nekomaru's
same?
body wasn't a dummy. That can be proven by Kazuichi's account.
Then why was the clue the strange feeling?
Remember? When we moved from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower, we thought the body had moved. And that's when you said,
Parts that I arranged when I disassembled the body all moved.
right up until that moment, you were disassembling Nekomaru's body at Grape Tower, right?
Okay, so it can't be that. Because that happened
The killer
after.
couldn't have known how you'd take apart his body, so they couldn't have built a dummy.
Unless Kazuichi was the one who built the dummy, then it would be a different story.
Miss Sonia, that's a pretty harsh joke. You are joking, right?
It's alright. Kazuichi is not the killer. If he was, he wouldn't have fixed the elevator or the button in Strawberry Hall. It'd be much more convenient for the killer if it stayed broken.
I see. That is disappointing.
I'm even more disappointed.
Right.
However, even if Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy, it's meaningless if we don't have the important answer.
The
Fair
reason
enough.
Nekomaru's body was in both towers.
It has to be like a
Even though it
piston
was
floor or
supposed to be
something.
Different floors.
That makes the wire more confusing to me.
Maybe it was simply moved?
The body moved to a different...
You can't think of a device like that?
An elevator or something? Dang man, this is gonna be confusing if I don't know what word I'm looking for. Elevator. So it has to be elevator, I guess. This game also sucks. Because you can't do anything unless the letters come out in a convenient way. It's just wasting a lot of time. Ugh. So slow. You can sort of hold on to things, but then... Oh, fuck, I screwed that up. But then they also, like, run out after a while. Some of these minigames are not very good. I haven't even seen an R. There it is.
I got it! You must be talking about an elevator.
What? Are you saying Nekomaru's body was transported using an elevator?
No, the whole floor is an elevator.
Where the hell is this elevator anyway?
It's the tower itself. The inside of the tower is one big elevator. Which means the tower was designed so that the whole room goes up and down like an elevator. So whether you enter from Strawberry Hall or Grape Hall, it all leads to the same room, right?
So that's why we could only enter it from one side or the other.
Yep.
You mentioned it. Sometimes when I pressed the door button, it took a while for it to open.
Makes perfect
I
sense.
see. We were basically waiting for the room to arrive just like an elevator.
Please hold on. If the inside of the whole tower ascends and descends like an elevator, then why is there a picture of a strawberry on the far back door when you enter from Grape Tower?
Because it's a fake door. Maybe the wall doesn't? Maybe it's just the floor
And
that
a picture
moves?
of a grape on the far back door when you enter from Strawberry Tower.
If the room just moves up and down like an elevator, there's no reason for the doors to change.
Plus, after the incident, the far back door in Grape Tower had chains wrapped around it, right?
They're fake doors, though.
But when we entered Strawberry Tower, those chains were gone.
Not just that, but if I remember correctly, even the doorknob was broken off.
There are too many strange things. Was that tower really an elevator?
When you see people and things, make sure you focus on the good parts instead of the bad.
What?
What did you say?
So, let's put aside what's changed and focus our attention on what hasn't.
Oh, that hurt. Okay. Ooh.
Why do we have to do that?
I almost rolled over my toe with the wheels of my chair. That was awkward.
It's fine. Come on.
Anyway.
What does everything that hasn't changed
Rest in
have
peace,
in
my
common?
toe. Ow. Alright. What do they have in common? The crime scene. So the pillars, the body. The only thing that changed was the door in the background. We're all on the floor.
Is it safe to say that all the items on the floor didn't change? And?
Why did the picture on the far back door change? If you can, the reason is because that elevator has something unique about it.
It rotates? There's no ceiling. It's an enormous circle? No.
Damn it!
No, I don't know what I'm looking. I actually don't know. Is it the ceiling? Is it the floor?
Damn it!
Why is it the floor? I don't understand. This question's dumb to me. Whatever. I don't get it.
So
Why is
that's
it?
The elevator was designed so only the floor moved.
Okay, then why were you asking me that? I thought we already... I'm confused. I thought we already figured that out. Why was I being asked the same thing again?
Only the floor.
I already knew that.
Which means the whole room wasn't an elevator, only the floor was.
Yeah, I know that.
That's why we saw different doors in each tower.
Okay. Okay.
Which means on the first floor...
So I'm giving the game too much credit and it's treating
and
me
on
like
the
an
fourth
idiot.
floor,
Got it.
Strawberry Tower, a different door on the...
Figured it out.
Then where?
Where'd the different door lead? Nowhere.
I want to say they lead outside, but they're probably just for show.
Agreed. They're fake.
Just for show.
Yeah, it's vertical. We know
Why
that.
was something like that necessary?
Mm-hmm.
So we'd falsely believe that the doors were connected to where their picture signal. It was actually very effective. Because of that, we totally misunderstood the building's structure.
Agreed.
I don't get it. But I guess it means whoever designed this building had a totally twisted personality.
Did you hear that, mon ami?
Don't blame this on me.
Eh.
Take responsibility for yourself.
Then I'll take responsibility and gently caress you.
Oh, swoon.
Wait, there's no way that's gonna happen. Stop with the tasteless jokes.
Get it? Take responsibility. It's a Japanese anime manga thing where like you impregnate someone, so you have to take responsibility. It's fine.
By the way,
Don't worry
what
about
does
it.
the chain on the far back door in Grape Tower mean?
It means that the killer didn't realize that that was a thing, and they broke the button to make it
was
seem more likely.
probably wrapped there by the killer to keep us as far from Strawberry Tower as possible.
Why?
Because of that chain. You guys thought you couldn't enter there, right?
Yeah. They didn't even try.
The killer destroyed the Strawberry Hall button, so we'd stay away from Strawberry Tower. Everything was done to tamper with the evidence, so we wouldn't find out about the secret of the funhouse.
Yep.
The appearance of a body in the tower would contradict what we thought we knew about the building. In that situation, if we'd gone to Strawberry Tower, we'd have seen that contradiction firsthand.
Which we did.
And using that as a clue, we might have discovered the truth. The truth that the two houses and the two towers are actually one complete vertical building.
Agreed.
The killer wanted to keep us from learning that. That's why they made us stay away from Strawberry Tower.
They destroyed the button and wrapped a chain around the door just for that?
Would it really have inconvenienced the killer if we learned the true structure of the building?
It would have been a major inconvenience. After all, this funhouse is strongly connected to the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru.
Hold on. You're progressing much too quickly. There's still a contradiction concerning the building structure.
Yeah?
What a pain. It's fine already.
What's that, Gundam?
Gundam, please proceed.
God, Kazuichi's just getting stepped on. It's great.
You said earlier that Strawberry House and Grape House are connected vertically, right?
Yeah.
If so, how does the contact elevator supposedly transport us from one house to the other?
It also moves vertically. That doesn't make sense for the, for the needle to go 180 degrees. It would have to rotate. If they're on top of each other, how does the elevator rotate?
If that elevator moves vertically, then when your back is facing the elevator, both towers should be on the same side.
So does the elevator like move around the building and then up?
Does this reflect reality? Inside Grape House, Grape Hall is on your right when your back is to the elevator. And inside Strawberry House, Strawberry Hall is on your left when your back is to the elevator. Which means the houses are on exact opposite sides of the tower. Answer me, fiend! What does this mean?
What does this mean?
This is Sonia's time to shine, apparently. What does that mean? It means it must rotate around the building, or rotate itself. Which would make sense with the compass, so...
The two...
Oh man, I'm getting sleepy. Sorry. Alright, so I want Kazuichi to count.
The elevator should move.
Vertically, not horizontally.
But we know that's not
However,
true.
at both houses, if the contact elevator is behind you, the towers are in opposite directions.
Which means your reasoning...
It's clearly contradictory.
What's with this iron curtain of teamwork?
If the two houses are connected vertically...
The elevator should move.
Vertically, not horizontally.
No, that's wrong.
We know that's true. Or we know that's not true. Because of the
The
180
elevator wasn't
degrees.
just moving vertically.
It was also rotating.
Isn't that right, Kazuichi?
Huh? Me?
Come on. You used the elevator while you were holding that compass Nagito gave you.
Oh, that. Yeah, it was pretty strange. From start to finish, somehow the compass needle rotated 180 degrees.
Rotated 180 degrees?
Meaning, as the elevator moved between the two houses, it also rotated 180 degrees.
Agreed.
It was
So it moves
probably
like
following
that.
the building's perimeter
Ah,
as it
that makes a lot
rotated
of
to the
sense.
other side.
That makes perfect sense.
Which means the exit would be on the opposite side once
That
you
also
arrive at
would
the
explain
other
why
house,
it's so
right?
smooth, because it's an elevator that's not moving with a rope or a wire, you know, vertically. It's sliding along a track, which would be a lot more smooth.
And thanks to that, the tower we saw on our right side
That
when
makes
we
perfect
arrived
sense.
at Grape House appeared on our left side when we were at Strawberry House.
Cool.
An elevator that rotates while it moves. Is that even possible? It's like something from an amusement park.
Which we're in.
Well, a funhouse
Idiot.
is an amusement park attraction, you know.
Hello?
And since the building doesn't really need to be structurally practical, it makes for some splendid fun.
That's not splendid at all! You're inhuman!
You say I'm inhuman, but I'm just a bear. So I was never human to begin with.
Makes a damn fine point. Every time this Monokuma talks, just something trustworthy.
I'm different
Starting
from
to
you
like this
all
Monokuma dude.
humans.
Seems like a nice fella.
So we're done with the secret of the funhouse, right? Then let's start talking about the important stuff.
Right.
What's the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru?
I think we'll go to the halfway point of the trial. And then I'm starting to get really sleepy, so
Huh?
I think we'll cut
You
it at
still
that point for
don't know what
tonight.
the ultimate weapon is yet? It's what I found at the Octagon, you know.
What is the Octagon? I haven't heard about that yet.
Oh my. I can't believe I have to explain that now. As long as you know what an octagon means, you can solve this simple mystery easily.
8-sided? This is a really awful question. Can you not?
If I recall, I didn't expect you to know that.
Is this really a question I got asked?
Poor student.
Oh my god.
I guess I should continue listening. Where is the place befitting of the name Octagon?
An 8-sided. I'm confused between the two.
Crap! Crap!
Where's this 8-sided figure that they're talking about? Hello? Underneath?
Crap!
Okay, but we know the thing is in the first floor.
Here!
Why is it there?
You're talking about the secret room surrounded by concrete in the depths of the final dead room.
Why am I clicking there on the picture, though? I don't
Why
understand.
is that place the octagon?
You know how the 4-sided strawberry house is on top of the 6-sided grape house?
Yeah. Oh, it makes sense from the walls that it's cut weirdly. I guess.
If you cut a 4-sided shape out of a 6-sided one, you get 8 edges. It becomes an 8-sided shape.
Oh, so there's an extra. Gotcha.
That's basically the gist of it.
Sure.
The true identity of the octagon is that secret room in the depths
I
of
noticed
the
that when I
final
walked
dead
into
room.
it. That makes sense.
In actuality, that place contained various weapons.
Then the ultimate weapon was there too?
That's a little different. I learned the true identity of the ultimate weapon at the octagon.
Learned?
The true identity of the ultimate weapon is the funhouse.
Because the ultimate weapon is the elevator.
Which means the killer used the building structure as their weapon and killed Nekomaru. Like
Which
me,
makes sense.
the killer probably realized the secret of the funhouse from the scenery, and then thought of a way to kill making use of the building structure.
So the wire like pulled him apart
The
or something?
funhouse itself is the weapon. So they killed using the building structure?
That's why the killer tried to keep us from learning the mystery of the building.
Huh.
But more importantly, using the building itself as a weapon? Such a spectacular crime.
Huh.
It truly deserves to be called the ultimate weapon.
This is weird. I have an idea now, but my swinging idea from earlier is completely wrong. How would they have used the pillar? They like tied him to it or something? Confused. Alright, well we're at the halfway point. I still don't know what's going on. Exactly. Oh, this is a good stopping point. I would like to go for like another hour and a half and finish this trial, but I'm just too tired. So, I think we'll stop here for tonight once I can save.
Okay, everyone.
It's an interesting trial. For sure.
Hello! I hope your day is well. I'm trying to force myself to be more energetic, or else my mental state won't be able to keep up.
Right. We'll follow up with this later. Let's go ahead and return the main menu.
Danganronpa.
Alright, we made a bit of progress today. Didn't finish this trial like I was hoping, but not too bad. Let me see who's streaming. I'm gonna try and get some sleep. Thanks for chilling with me tonight.